Back to Atlanta as we get ready for game one between the Hawks and the Bucks in this first round Eastern Conference Series. And sixth man of the year in the NBA, Jamal Crawford. And he's walking onto the court in a playoff game for the first time in his 10-year NBA career. How about that?
Go-to guy. I mean, 18 points a game, not in starter minutes, although he does play a lot. It is such a luxury to be able to sit down your best player, Joe Johnson, Mike Bibby. These guys, the pressure in his career. A tremendous kid. I mean, I can't tell you how great a kid this guy is.
10 years without a single playoff game. Now Troy Murphy of Indiana inherits the dubious distinction, I guess, of having played the most regular season games without ever going to the playoffs. We asked Crawford this morning what it's like to finally make the postseason.
I just couldn't believe it. I think today was the first day it really hit me that I was in the playoffs. You know, I know that we clinched a while ago and I knew we'd be here, but today I just could not believe it. I got the jitters this morning, and that was the first time I really experienced it.
Did you have trouble going to sleep last night?
Yeah, I couldn't sleep. I couldn't sleep. I just couldn't. It was like Christmas. I couldn't wait, you know, for the day to get here, and now it's here.
Well, he'll have to wait another couple of minutes. Timeout. Here with a 4:20 to go in the first quarter, and Atlanta with a healthy early lead. Their bench unit, Luke Ridnour's had a very good season. Jerry Stackhouse joined the Bucks midseason, 35-year-old Jerry Stackhouse, and he missed the three. Crawford will shake and bake. Got it.
Styles has got to get some sort of timeout.
Bucks at the end of 12 minutes. All 5 starters scored. Jamal Crawford came off the bench and scored. Everybody scored wearing an Atlanta jersey.
Settle them down at the quarter. Scott Skiles will have this group. They were going to compete the rest of this game. You can guarantee that.
Crawford from the far corner this time, and he buries.
He's not the guy to be back if he's taking a corner three.
Yep. And Jennings too quick. You like the zone look?
Yeah, why not? You know, you better find this guy, though. I'll tell you, he'll shoot it from anywhere, anytime. And Jamal Crawford at all times, he's got it going early in his first playoff game. Got it from distance. And the Hawks still here in control.
Well, I think I'm better prepared. You know, I think, honestly, playing in Chicago, playing in New York, even though in New York we weren't that good, playing in that building, that arena, big games, the electricity, certain nights, I think, helped prepare me for this moment, you know, and there's nothing like actually going through it, but I think that pass I can draw from a little bit.
Well, he certainly looks comfortable and relaxed. He's knocked down a couple of threes and looks exactly like he looked in the regular season.
Oh, absolutely. And this is the 6th man of the year. I think there's no question about it. 646 games?
A lot. A big number.
Without getting to the playoffs. And, I mean, here.
Ridnour is heading to the line now for the Bucks. 70-year player out of
struggled because Lamar Odom hasn't been on. And now once he goes back there, roles become redefined, and I think the Lakers are going to ratchet it up and be ready to play some good basketball.
Crawford, after going to behind the back, fouled on the shot attempts, got Skiles in disbelief, but free throws coming.
Marvin Williams, but he took his time, little head fake, and laid it up to the easy one.
Got a lot of old school in this game. Got a lot of tricks in his bag.
He does, yeah. Quiet, and boy, when he gets traded, he plays real well.
A free agent at the end of the year. If he does not pick up, he's got a player option for next year.
Second youngest team, playoff experience-wise, that they have.
Big shot by Bibby. The switch, Salmons and Pachulia. Pachulia credited with a block. Atlanta ball with numbers. And Crawford fouled by Ridnour.
Now that's 2 huge plays right there for the Atlanta Hawks. The Bibby 3 and then Jennings has come out of this game, and it's been...
And it's starting to feel like playoff basketball now here in Atlanta.
Well, you asked what the Milwaukee Bucks can do to get back in this thing. They did it. They cut it in half, and they have given themselves an opportunity to steal one here in Atlanta in Game 1.
Ridnour now with 7. And they're hanging around down by 10.
He's had a terrific season against Atlanta in particular. 64% shooting and averaging 14 against this Hawk team. Boy, if they can get a third guy to join Salmons and Jennings, we might have something here, Dan.
Good tap there by Pachulia. A fresh 24 for the Hawks. Crawford. Zaza. Come at 10:30 Eastern tonight on ESPN.
Dan, it's just hard to say that they're not going to do it when you see the personnel that they have. I mean, Garnett and Allen and Pierce and Rondo. I mean, these guys have won a championship.
Another Atlanta turnover. Milwaukee looking to get it into single digits again. Two-man game, Salmons and Ilyasova, and a great steal by Crawford.
Basketball, either Joe Johnson or Jamal Crawford.
Deep one by Crawford. The answer by Crawford.
Close for that jump.
Knocked away by Crawford. 4.5 to go. And another quick foul to send Crawford to the line.
Salmons had that same effect in the Chicago Bulls last year.
Johnson with 22, 6 Hawks with at least a dozen points. % in this game. But boy, they fortunate they built up the cushion that they did in the first half. Such a different game in the first half. Steals and layups and dunks and alley-oop. Josh Smith.
They posted up Horford. They got away from that in the mid-third quarter. They started settling for jumpers. They started turning the basketball over. Milwaukee got some momentum, got back in this game.
Let's listen into the last huddle and the last timeout. Mike Woodson's thought. Beats a moral victory and a loss, right?
Yeah, especially in the playoffs.
Yeah. Now this one was
out flying, and then they take their foot off the pedal, and they play mediocre basketball. But you got to love balanced scoring. And Mike Bibby, to me, that's the big thing. And he wasn't happy with his playing time being reduced. But Mike Woodson wanted this guy ready.
Timeouts. Stackhouse blocked by Horford. His 5th block of the game. Shot clock turned off. Atlanta could run out the clock, and they will secure the Game 1 victory. (102-92) is the final here in Game 1. The Hawks beat Brandon Jennings and the Bucks.